Hello everyone, it's me Amy. Welcome to my second YouTube video. I'm currently a third-year medical student and I've had my fair share of student experiences thus far, and I'd like to share them with you. The place I had to live, you actually had to live there as a first-year student. I was part of the program. It was really fancy, really expensive as well, but I didn't have a choice. And I had my own room with a bed and a desk, and I also had my own bathroom with a lavatory, a sink, and a lovely shower. But to my later despair, there was no kitchen included in my studio-esque setup. There was a huge shared kitchen for essentially the whole floor, and I had to share this kitchen with 12 other first-year students. Sharing the kitchen with 12 people actually sounded like a great idea at the beginning, because I would get to know new cultures, I'd learn new dishes, and hopefully I'd make new friends, but it was nothing like that at all. As it turned out, none of these people had ever lived on their own before and apparently had maids clean up after them in their previous lives, because the kitchen turned into a complete dump in less than a week. It was quite the sight to behold. The 2 kitchen sinks were filled to the brim with dirty dishes and pans. The work surfaces in the kitchen were covered in mold, foodstuffs, and spilled drinks. And mind you, at this point in time, I had not once cooked in this kitchen yet. I had entered this kitchen once before as I was moving in, and I had put all my cooking material in my assigned cupboard. And as I go in there a week later to cook myself some pasta, everything was gone. They had stolen everything, save for a single teaspoon, so at least I had that going for me. This, for obvious reasons, irks me slightly, so there's a kitchen group chat, and I write in there politely, "Hey, someone stole room 217's pots and pans. Can you please return these as soon as possible? I'm hungry. PS, please ask next time." Not long thereafter, I get a wonderfully awful response of, "Oh yeah, they're in the sink. My bad." And that's how I ended up risking my life and potentially getting food poisoning, as I had to A, find this pan in this huge pile of dirty dishes which could have crushed me, and B, said pan had not been washed for probably more than a week, and it had this questionably green film on it. Since, as I previously mentioned, the kitchen sinks were completely full, I had to defeatedly take my pan to my room and wash it in my bathroom sink. I then spent the rest of that week finding all my stolen goods and returning them to my room where they could not be stolen. It gets better though, hear me out. About a month after I first move in, I walk into the kitchen to get something, probably pasta, knowing me, and I just get hit by a wall of blue, thick smoke. The air was heavy with the smell of burnt toast, and me being a good Samaritan, I go scope out the kitchen for the source of the smell. Soon enough, I stumble upon the oven that is turned on till the grill setting, and I obviously make the mistake of opening it and get hit in the face by a heat wave from Death Valley, heavy smoke, and a visual of some very, very charred toast. At this point, I was just laughing at the whole situation. I just didn't have any energy left to be angry at these people. I turned off the oven, and I just prayed that the fire alarm wouldn't go off, as I didn't want to pay for the water damage. To my partial surprise, they actually did clean up the burnt toast. I vowed from that day onwards to never actually enter that kitchen again. I went to the front desk and told the receptionist what had happened, and that whatever happens in that kitchen is not my doing nor my problem, and I kindly requested my name no longer be associated with that kitchen either. It didn't work, so I spent the rest of the year making sure that the kitchen didn't burn down, among other things. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this animated story time, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I also have an Instagram where I post my comics, and a Patreon if you'd like to support me. Both are linked in the description down below. Adios, and see you on the next one.